Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin and I am a part-time reseller, and I buy things that I can get cheap or at a low cost, and then I sell them on eBay and Mercari and other online marketplaces from this shed here in my backyard to try to make a profit. And I'm running for the king. Welcome again, everyone. My name's Justin, and this video here is going to show you everything that I sold over the last few days, I guess. It's going to cover the 14th through March through the 17th through March, so Tuesday through Friday, and just going to be me pulling my orders and showing you what sold so you can see maybe what to sell, maybe what to avoid, maybe things you don't even want to, you never want to touch or even waste time on eBay. But I'm the guy that's going to give you that information. Maybe it's probably not a lot of information. This is actually probably for entertainment purposes only. Don't do what I do if you want to be successful. Okay, with that being said, let's jump back to Tuesday and we'll get going. Good afternoon or morning or evening or whenever you're watching this, middle of the night. I don't know when people watch. Guess I could look. It's probably in my metrics. I don't know. Hey, happy Tuesday. It is the 14th of March, and so it's the beginning of another week for me. And I would love to tell you sales are starting out strong for the week, but they're really not. I have 3 going out today, and one is one of the last 2 Star Wars figures. It sold on Mercari. Let me show you here. It's right here. And it's this little guy or girl, alien. It's a little Jawa, and he's still got his original cloth cape. He's in really good shape, just like the rest of them. And I had listed him for 30. I think I sent out offers for 26, and I received a counter for 24, and I accepted. This little guy is going out for $24 plus shipping. So I only have one left, and how I ship these is I just roll them up in bubble wrap, and I'm going to put him in a plastic bag so he stays dry in case the box gets really wet or anything. And then I'm just going to stick in one of these. It is a 6x4x4 box, and I picked these up at Supply Hut. They're pretty light. It's going to go out for 4 ounces, and I'll put probably a little more padding or paper or bubble wrap in there just so he doesn't bounce around. Now, I sold another set of CNET tokens, and I sold some Harry Potter ones last week or week before, some time ago, and they sold pretty quick. And I said, hey, if you find CNET games, you can list the tokens and the DVDs separate, and they sell. And that's true, but they're not always fast sellers like that Harry Potter one. This one here, I'm gonna have to dig out because it's in one of these 2 boxes where I kept game parts and such, and they've been listed for a long time. These are metal tokens. They're from the TV CNET game, so probably not really highly desired. It's got a TV dinner. There's a lazy boy, looks like, a remote control, and a TV, plus 2 dice, and I have them in the bag. I'll show the picture up here when I give you the price. I've had these listed since November 17th, 2020. So more than 2 years if you're doing the math. And these may be not the ones to pick up. I picked up a bunch of CNET games for less than $1 at some point over the course of my reselling journey. And so I had these listed for a long time. They did eventually sell. They don't take up a lot of space, just a little bag. And they sold for $4.99 plus shipping. So maybe keep an eye out for maybe Disney or Nickelodeon or Harry Potter CNET games for tokens and things. Maybe not so for just the normal generic ones. I got some ESPN CNET, like the sports CNET in there. I have Simpsons. I have the 80s, just different ones. And it seems like there's some sets that people use and some sets people care less about. At least it sold. And like I said, it went out for $4.99 plus shipping. And the last item I sold on eBay is something I picked up at Goodwill and was a pretty good buy, which is few and far between anymore. It is this giant foam New York Yankees emblem that goes on your wall. It's pretty cool, still new. The package had some wear, but you know, the foam New York was in good shape. And I think I picked that up for $3 at Goodwill. It sold in about a month to 6 weeks, so not too bad. And it sold for full price of $29.99 plus shipping. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I really appreciate it, having someone to talk to. Talk back to me in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday. It is the 15th of March, and I have 3 relatively small orders going out. Nothing huge. I was able to list a few things last night, so hopefully that'll jumpstart the store a little bit. The first item is a set of DVDs, and they're right down here. So I keep my DVDs on my bookshelf here, and this is a set that I've had for a while, and I'm going to have to find it. And here they are. This is a lot of Jodie Foster movies, and these are early Jodie Foster's: Mesmerized and Five Corners. They're on cheap, generic, DVD labels, and these I've had for quite a while. I think I got one at an estate sale and maybe one at a yard sale. I probably don't have it, but $1, maybe less, into both of them. This pair sold for $7.99 plus shipping. The next item going out is going to be a Zobi pin, and so it is going to be my box right over here. All right, I have tons of these pins, but the one I'm looking for is a piranha fish eating a finger. So let's see if we can find that relatively quick. Oh, there it is. This is from the movie Piranha, and as you can see, it's got the fish eating a finger there. This one I picked up in a mystery box. It's number 95 out of 100, so there's only 100 of these out there in the wild. And this one sold for $16.99 plus shipping. And then the third and final item I have so far is one of these rally towels. It's like a golf towel, except it doesn't have the hole in it to hang it on your bag. This one has a big green thumbs up, and you'll see it in the picture when I put it up there. It is from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or at least it's inspired by that. Came out of one of the Zobi mystery boxes. I think I had it listed for 13, and I woke up to an offer for 10. I accepted it. They paid right away, so it's getting shipped right away. And this is going out for $10 plus shipping. And those are my 3 orders I have so far for the day. Well, it's still Wednesday, and I got those 3 orders from earlier packed up. My work day is over, and I had 2 more orders come in. One on Mercari and one on eBay. The Mercari one's gonna be super easy to ship, and the one on eBay is pre-packed, so I wanna get them out really quick today. The one on Mercari is a set of napkins. This is the second set like this that I've sold. They are Octonaut napkins, and each package, there's 4 of them, have 20 napkins, so there's 80 here in the lot. Picked these up at my local thrift for $1. It was on, they had each of them listed at 50 cents. It was half off day, so $1 into them. And they sold for $15 plus shipping. So after Mercari fees, it's like $12.50 or something. And so not too bad there. And these are just gonna go in a poly bag. They'll be easy to ship. And then the second order on eBay is a lot of paperback books. They're in this handy dandy box right here. Not gonna pull them open. I'm just gonna tape it up. This is a lot of 9 Tom Clancy novels. They aren't all written by Tom Clancy because Tom Clancy, either he himself or his estate sold his name. And so Tom Clancy style books, Tom Clancy universe still has books coming out. And I believe there may be a few Tom Clancy in here, but there may be majority, if not all of them, are written by other folks. There's like a Splinter Cell book in here or 2. Anyway, these I picked up for 20 cents each. So 9 of them would be $1.80. This is not a great flip. I do not pick up Tom Clancy's normally. But these I've had, they were my, probably most of them were in my death pile, and I found a couple more and I threw them all in to make a lot. Anyway, these sold for $8.99 plus shipping. All right, with those 2, that makes 5 orders. I'm gonna get those out to the post office now, and I will see you all on Thursday. Hey everyone, today is Thursday. It's the 16th of March. I have 7 items going out today so far, which is pretty good for me, but I wanna show you something I picked up on Whatnot. But I got these Digimon keychains, and I think they're legit, that they're not off-brand. They do say Bandai on them. Some of these monkey guys were here too. I don't know, does anyone know anything about these? Is it some anime, some show? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments. But I picked these up in a lot on Whatnot for pretty cheap, and I'm going to get them listed. Hopefully they can go for, I don't know, $5 to $8 maybe a piece. They're rubber, and they may be vintage. They're not dated though. Let me get this table cleared off and let's get those orders pulled. The first one that sold and is going out today is a DVD, and it's one I've had for a bit. It's a Disney DVD, and prices for those have went way down since Disney Plus has came out. But that's all right. It finally sold, and it's right back here. And here it is. It is Mulan 1 and 2, and actually it's a DVD and Blu-ray. It's just in the tall DVD case. I'm sure I picked it up for $1, and this one sold for $9 free shipping. The next one is also a DVD. This one is from a Seen It game though, and it's one that I just listed last week. This is the DVD, or replacement DVD for Nickelodeon Nick Seen It, And these you can play without the game. You can just put it on, and it'll put random questions up. It's called Party Mode. Anyway, I had this listed for $5.99 and received an offer for $4.95. And I took it, and so that's going out $4.95 plus shipping. I sold a hat. It's one I picked up at Goodwill and paid way too much for, and it's in my hat box. This one's a Toronto Raptors Mitchell and Ness snapback, and picked this up at Goodwill. It still looked like it was new. I didn't even realize the UPC was scratched out. It looks like there's a little bit of wear in there. I got excited when I saw a bunch of hats. I brought them all home. I think they were $450 or $480 or something a piece. And then when I got home, I noticed some had wear, some had damage, and I actually took one or two back. But this one I kept, sold as used, and it sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The next item I sold is also one I sourced off Whatnot, and I say Whatnot's gotten dangerous. I've been running, I've been going to the gym more, and I hurt myself, and so running has been painful until I heal, but I can bike. And so I've been sitting on the bike for 30 to 40 minutes at a time in the gym, and that's not fun. It's really boring. And so I like watch a podcast, watch YouTube videos, or watch Whatnot streams. And so I've been watching, like, riding the stationary bike, watching Whatnot, and swiping and bidding as I go. And I've done okay. There's a couple buys I've had that's not been great, but this next one's not too bad. So I was watching the show, and they were selling a bunch of CDs, CD sets, box sets. A lot of it was jazz, classic blues, and in this case, modern jazz. And so this is 10 modern jazz CD sets. They're imported. I think they're German. It's, you know, American blues and jazz, but they are printed in Germany. And each set has 2 CDs and a 20-page booklet, and they're pretty cool. And if I had a CD player in here, I'd probably be playing them while I work during the day. But anyway, I had these listed. The cases are not in great shape. They had wear, some of them had damage, even the booklets. I disclosed that all in the listing, and I had listed them for $5 a piece. So that's $50 if you're doing the math. I sent out an offer this morning for $44.99. And it was accepted, and they paid right away, which is awesome. So these are going out $44.99 plus shipping. I did sell a cross-stitch kit this morning, and it is going to be in my cross-stitch box here, and I believe it's this one right here. Yeah, it's this one. It's Pair of Doves Wedding Record, and it is From the Heart, which is made by Dimensions. It is vintage from 1990, steel sealed. Everything's in there. I picked this up for $1 at my local thrift on half off day. This sold on offer for $7 plus shipping. I do have a pair of books going out, and it's a set that I've had, I don't know, listed for a week and a half maybe? Not very much at all. They are these right here. It's 2 books on civility from P.M. Forney, Choosing Civility and the Civility Solution. I think it's how to deal with just people that are rude and how to be civil back towards them. Probably pretty good reads. They're brand new. They did have a little bit of shelf wear, and I picked them up at a Salvation Army in the next town over. There was one book I wanted, and paperbacks were 5 for $2. So I got the one I wanted. I brought in 4 other books that I could sell, and these 2 sold and paid for the lot. These sold for $5.99 plus shipping. All right, this next item is in this case here. And this is a case of fraternal pins. I bought a case it was in an estate sale. I paid way too much probably for them, but there is Elk and Woodman of the World. That one is Masonic. That one's Eagles, Rebecca's, Moose Lodge. And this one is the Order of the Rainbow girls pin. And this is what sold. It is 10 karat plated at least. And at least that's what it's marked. And this one sold on offer this morning of $20 plus shipping. And I was trying to focus on that, but it's not doing a good job. Well, that's the 7 items so far for the day. Hopefully I'll have more to show you after I get off work. Hey everyone, it's still Thursday. I had one more order come in. I want to get it out while I'm going to the post office. It is a set of 8 of these cross-stitch kits. They're not very big. They're, what, 3 inches or something square. They have little frames and everything, little kits. They're all the same. They have salad on them, but you know, you could cross stitch whatever you want if you have your own little pattern or something. Pick these up. I think they were 25 cents a piece, and there's 8 of them, and it was half off day, so I spent $1. And they're not super valuable, but they sold pretty quick. And these sold in just a few days for $8.99 plus shipping. Now, these do have light wooden frames, so I don't want to put them in a poly mailer. I'm afraid they'll get snapped like balsa wood or something, but I will put them in a box. They still should ship out for 8 ounces, which is what I had the listing for. And I'm gonna get them out today. Thanks for hanging out there with me so far this week. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. It is Friday, everyone. It is the 17th of March. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all you. And I have 4 orders going out. 2 sold last night and 2 have sold since I started working over there at my main job's desk this morning. And so we're gonna get all 4 of them out today. The first is a plush. And my plush I keep in my totes 1, 2, and 3. And I think that one is in this one right here. All right, it was in my top plush bin, and it's this guy right here. This is a plush, well, it's the Bully. It says it's a Bully right there. It's the Bully from Baldi's Basics. I have no idea what this is. It's a computer game. My daughter said, "You never heard of that?" I don't know. Anyway, this I picked up for $1. I got it because it was new with tags and it was weird. And it sold for $17.99 plus shipping. Now, when that sale came through last night, the payment came through first and it was like 50 something dollars. And I was like, oh, something good sold. And then the second ka-ching came through showing what sold, and it was just the $18 item, which I'm happy for an $18 item. That's probably over average for me. But this one's going to Sweden. And so, yeah, they paid a lot more for shipping than they did actually for the plush. But I'm going to get that out to them today, and hopefully they'll receive it soon. I did sell an article of clothing today. It's one I've had listed since January 2022. I had to look it up. It is this right here. This is a vintage Sears, like full-length women's nightgown. Well, night dress coat. How to have it listed. Robe. It zips a 3/4 zip. Anyway, it was purple. I picked it up at an estate sale for like $1 or $2, and I probably wouldn't again. But this sold. It just shows you that anything will sell eventually, probably. And it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The next item I have going out is a DVD, and it's a set that I picked up in the last week. It didn't sell for a lot, but it did sell pretty fast. This is the African Americans, Many Rivers to Cross. It's a PBS DVD. I look out for PBS DVDs when I can. Even this one being not sealed, being used, and it had damage to the case. It sold for $4.99 plus shipping. The fourth and last item I have going out is going to a viewer, so thank you very much for the purchase, Brian. It is a set of Zobi art prints. So I keep these over here, and let me see if I can find the right one. Not anime, not Carrie. I think it's this one right here. So this is, well, this one's Mars Attacks right here on the front, but it also included Halloween and The Hills Have Eyes, all by the same artist, Hartman, and this one is actually signed. I think one of the others is signed and numbered as well, and there's a pretty cool set. I picked this up in mystery lots and such. I have a few dollars into them. These sold on offer for $7 plus shipping. And once again, Brian, thanks so much for the purchase. Well, that's my orders so far for Friday. It's going to be a chilly weekend again here in Southern Illinois, so probably no yard sales. I know my daughter is wanting to go thrifting on Saturday, so we'll probably hit a couple thrift stores. I'm trying not to buy things because I have stuff to list. In fact, those shorts have been hanging on the wall for like 3 days in this video. And so they got to get listed. They got to get sold. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. If you like the video, hit that like button below. I do appreciate it. Or if you haven't subscribed, I would very much appreciate your subscription. It is free. It helps out the channel a ton. And if you want to be notified when I post new content, you can hit that bell notification down there as well. I'm posting like a video or 2, usually 1 a week. That's all I can fit in my busy schedule. But I appreciate each and every view, each and every like, comment, every subscription, every purchase. I just want to share my journey with you and I don't know, see where it goes. I don't know where it's going. Much like this discussion right here, I keep yapping and I need to land the plane. So with that, I'll say, I hope you have a great day and God bless. Well, the train's gonna go by for a second. Hold on a second. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin, and I just hit my mic.